What's going on, guys? Guitarman48 here, and we're about to play Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. This game came out like 3 days ago, so I'm trying to get content out for it as fast as I can. I've played Dark Souls 2 for the Xbox 360. I've never played it. I've never played any DLC for it. I've gotten a good ways through the base game, but never played any DLC. I like to talk a lot, so I'm going to stop myself, and we're going to go ahead and get into this game. The way that we're going to play the game is we're going to play it as a faith build. What I plan to do is do my speed run type stuff to go ahead and hurry up and get lightning spear, and then from there I'll slow down. But I think this episode's going to be mostly me talking to the NPCs and just getting the backstory, so I'm going to shut up and let you listen.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded, the symbol of the curse, an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Oh, and the big gaping crack in the world. Okay, the graphics are so much better on the remastered version, obviously, compared to 360. Like, there's no contest whatsoever. What my plan is I'm going to try and get all the items in Things Betwixt and everywhere else, actually, because that's going to be one of my goals in this game, is to get every item in the game. I'm going to try and 100% this. That's including achievements and everything else. And I'm not sure how that's going to go, but I guess we'll find out. There's another thing down here. I have tried to record this twice already, so I know up to one of the bosses and the third bonfire on another side. But I'm going to shut up again and let you listen to this cutscene.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
My name is Guitarman 488, obviously. We're not going to do very much role-playing in this, obviously. Yes, I am sure this is my name.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Okay, so the build we are going to build a cleric. The first thing that I would normally do is go with a knight, but it just takes so long to actually get up to that cleric status if you become a knight, because you have to level up attunement and the other thing, faith. You have to level them both up, where when you're at a cleric you're already halfway there, and then you just gotta, and you already have one spell slot, so it's just easier to go this way. But that's what we're gonna be doing. So we are gonna play a cleric. We're gonna throw lightning and balls of smoke at people, and hopefully destroy everyone. The little experience I've had with the remastered version of this game is it is much different from anything else. But we'll listen to what else they have to say. Yeah, there we go. This is my true self.
All people come here for the same reason, to break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know.
Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
All right. So, the only thing that really disappoints me is the fact that they didn't remaster the ladies all that well, the firekeepers all that well, but we'll see what they have
You
to
must
say.
go on a journey without rest. Well, I suppose if you find yourself at an impasse. But if your will is yet unbroken, then you may return here to start again with a clean slate.
That is one good thing about this. Okay. Wow, they just like to laugh at me. Are you gonna laugh at me?
This is a limbo. A link between Drangleic and the outer world. Fair traveller, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place? This lost, decayed kingdom. My name is Millibeth. The old women were once firekeepers. I am here to look after them. It is what my mother did, and her mother before her, and so on. The old women were keepers of the fire. But now, the fire shows signs of fading, and the kingdom is beset by hollows. The old women are sisters. I am told there was a fourth. Long ago, firekeepers were commonplace. But now they are lost, scattered to the winds. The old women are sisters.
Okay.
But now...
What I think that the person we see in the cutscene at the very beginning is the fourth firekeeper. Since they know who she was, it would make sense, but I'm not actually sure on that. I also think that Millibeth is really cool, only one that didn't laugh at me, so that's always worth it. And we're gonna whoop up on this dude a little bit and see what he can do. Ball. Ball. Oh man, these guys are so easy to fight if you can just get behind them. Yeah! First enemy down, didn't even touch me. Alright. So we're gonna keep on going. But like I said, I have played the 360 version, and I've seen the very little that I've played of the PS4 version it is much different. There are a lot of differences in this game. There are more enemies and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna ruin too much because I don't know that y'all see that. Yeah, so that's the plan. We're gonna go with a faith build. Just try and destroy people. Another thing, the thing that she said, you can come back and start again. I have to have soul vessels for that. So what I'm planning on doing is I plan on playing this through. Try and get to New Game plus whatever the highest one is. I've never gone past New Game. I've never beaten New Game, so my plan is to beat New Game and then go to New Game plus whatever, and I'll play a different build each time. We're gonna start out with the Faith build just because it's the one I have the most experience with and I feel I am the best at. I have a good bit of experience in a dexterity build, but the farthest I've ever gotten in this game is with my Faith build, so we're gonna try and keep it that way. For now, at least. Also want to build a Hex build, but I think that's gonna be my second playthrough. Let's do it with Hexes. Alright, come on. Shoot your bow at me. Got him. Life gems, we're gonna have life gems for days. Okay, so let's see what we got with the smooth and silky stone. Yeah, silky. Holy crap. Well, that'll help for my for my hex build. No. Whew. Okay. Wow, I thought that was gonna be first death, and that would have sucked. Cause you know, first death obviously is the jump that we're about to do. Yeah, I've I've gotten past this jump. Wow. Okay. I can do this. Yeah. Alright. So pick this up. Now this is the tricky part for me. Yeah, I got it. Okay. So I think this is plunging attacks. So we're gonna try our best to like crush this dude's skull in. Yeah. And then your turn. Dead. That was easy. Let's get things in here. So the plan for this episode is to talk to as many people as I can in Majula and try and kill Dragon Rider before the end of this episode. I probably won't get to talk to everyone because I plan on killing Dragon Rider before this episode ends. So that's what I'm gonna do, because I plan on getting my Faith level 22 before this ends, so we can actually have Lightning Spear and being able to use it once I go into the Forest of the Fallen Giants. Now the real fight begins. Praise the sun! That is exactly what we're about to do. Praise the sun. Alright, so let's run on down here. There's an item down here. Actually, a couple items around here I need to pick up. That I will pick up before I go talk to the Herald. Turn around. I also plan on going through everybody's storylines, but I don't know if I'll go through them all in this new game. I'll go through them all eventually, just not sure if I'll go through them in new game. In my Faith.
Are you
play.
the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. Go on and seek the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrin. Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid. Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away. Bearer of the curse, seek souls, larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others. Over the hill and past the forest is the king's castle, where a man peered straight into the essence of the soul. But whatever came of it, those who come to Drangleic seeking salvation soon lose hope and turn hollow. It happens to them all, sooner or later. That blue knight at the base of the tower, his spirit is already broken. Although he does offer sound advice. Perhaps he is a foreshadowing of your own future. That tiny thing inside the ruins. An ancient being that will mock your very existence. She imparts sound wisdom, provided you find her on a good day. The sign you bear will drain your very souls. And without souls, you will turn hollow. Stay strong. Do not lose hope. Even when you have precious little time. For when the undead dies, it is never truly dead, but only one step closer to hollowing. Not all undead are hollows, but all hollows were once undead. If you find an Estus shard, bring it to me, so that I may ease your burden. Over the hill,
Okay.
where those who come to Drangleic, that, although perhaps he...
Alright, sorry I zoomed in on her. I was gonna check something and I figured it out. They still haven't remastered the mouth moving part of this for some reason. Oh wow, great job. Great job. Kudos to you. See if this one works. Nope. Okay. Alright, we'll talk to this guy next, see what he says.
You're undead, aren't you? You have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate. This is Majula. It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost normal. And in Drangleic these days, there are very few places like that. I am Solden. And like you, I lost everything. And now I'm here. You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here. Well, that's not true at all. There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody. Do you know much about souls? Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself. Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die. And that's quite a predicament, really. There are 4 beings in this land with giant souls. And wherever you go from here, you'll sooner or later come up against them. Each has a powerful soul and a terrible curse. If that frightens you, then you ought to just give up right now, like I have. Do you ever cry out for help? The journey of an undead is long and treacherous. You'll face invaders from other worlds at every turn. If you need help, why not proclaim faith in the Blue Sentinels? When you face danger, the Blue Sentinels will come to your aid. Protection is yours, if you wish. You need only accept their kind embrace.
Join the way of the blue. Sure. My plan is to get every ring of every covenant, so why not? The blue seal.
That is a wise decision. People are weak, but the Blue Sentinels watch over us in their benevolence. Let the Sentinels cradle you in their embrace. Do you feel lonely here? It suits me just fine, as I've nothing left anyway. It will grow on you, this place. Give it some time. Do you see the way beyond the bonfire? That will take you to the forest of the giants. There was once a great fort, but little of it remains. You may just find something there that will be of use on your journey. But don't venture too far inside, or you might not come back. Hade's Tower of Flame lies beyond the far gate. In the cathedral, the Apostles of Blue gather. But the road leading there is perilous. The gate is rigged with some contraption. But how it works, I just don't know. Have you seen that pit, that gaping hole in the earth? I don't know what it's like down below, but I wouldn't suggest trying to find out. Besides, you'll never make it down there, not without a ladder of some sort. The flame you see there is a bonfire. They exist all across the land, beacons to we undead. If you are tired, try resting beside the flame. The flame heals us. Long ago, a woman called a firekeeper watched over each bonfire. She kept the flame lit and guarded it from those who would extinguish it. I wonder where the firekeepers went. Did you notice any letters on the ground on the way here? These are messages that have jumped the fissures between worlds. In Drang Lake, The flow of time is convoluted. Things shift and waver, twist and turn. Poignant wishes, dashed dreams, the messages convey our very inner thoughts. If your will to soldier on falters, try leaving a message. Somebody out there is sure to listen. You may notice symbols that appear upon the ground. These are summon signatures. They call upon spirits from other worlds through the schisms in time. If you fear hollows, find summon signatures to call upon spirits there'll be. Do you see the way beyond the bonfire? That will take you to the forest of the giants. There was once a great fort, but little of it remains. You may just find something there that will be of use on your journey. But don't venture too far inside, or you might not come back. Hade's Tower of Flame lies beyond the far gate. In the cathedral, the Apostles of Blue gather. But the road leading there is perilous. The gate is rigged with some contraption. But how it works, I just don't know. Have you seen that pit, that gaping hole in the... I don't know. The flame you think... If
Okay. Oh, whoops.
May you find peace when
Alright, well. Unfortunately, we have run out of time, so I'm gonna have to call it here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.